So I make a lot of art and I really like art, but I'm not like an art snob. And I want to articulate like why I like art and why I don't like the kind of like traditional stereotypes associated with art, right? Like art to me is just about articulating reality. Okay, that is what it is. Like art is kind of the practice of aesthetics, and aesthetics is about understanding and articulating reality, right? And art is the way to express how you understand reality to other people. Like that at core is what it is, right? It's like, to me, it's not about craftsmanship. It's about like ideas, right? And that's kind of like a modern interpretation of art. Like I think craftsmanship used to be a lot more important than it is now, because like, you know, we have like photos, and kind of like when you have photos, like for a really long time, art was all about trying to get the most accurate portrayal of like reality, right? That's called like realism, and everything in art was moving toward realism for a really long time. And then we invented photos, right? We invented like daguerreotypes, we invented like all those other stuff. And as a result, there's a giant existential crisis of like, what is art, right? And now art is more about like ideas and transferring ideas. So like when you go to a museum, it's about like absorbing ideas through aesthetics. And if you like don't get that just means the museum did a shitty job to present the art. And that's like kind of like a problem that I'm like kind of like really like miffed about. It's just like the fact that we're like, when you go to a museum, and in most traditional consumptions of art, you kind of like miss all of that now, because it's not presented in a way where it's meant to transmit ideas, which is like what it's supposed to do. And like I just like really don't like the direction like that art is like moving in. But I really do like content now, because I think content is kind of like the new way to democratize art. Like memes, I think, are like the highest elevation of art now. And I think it's just like an underappreciated point of view of like what is art.